I'm Danielle Loof with Behind the Gates 2. Today we're at the beautiful Waterstone Resort and Marina, and I'm going to take you on the ultimate staycation and culinary journey. First, we're going to meet with the Assistant General Manager, Matt Lane, Executive Chef, Matt Mixon. So stay tuned, coming up next. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are here with Matt, the Assistant General Manager. Hey, Matt, how are you?
Doing excellent. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you. Look at this view. Oh my gosh.
I know, one of a kind, truly is.
It really is. So what makes the Waterstone experience so unique?
Absolutely. Well, the Waterstone is an absolute gem located here in Boca Raton. It's a one of a kind piece of real estate located right on Lake Boca, as well as the inlet for the Atlantic Ocean. We have such amazing guest rooms with amazing water views from every one of our guest rooms, 139 guest rooms, private balconies in every one of our guest rooms, and your water views in every one of our guest rooms. So you're either facing the beautiful Lake Boca, which you see behind us, or you're going to be looking east towards the Atlantic Ocean. It's a fantastic place. We have two amazing restaurants here on site that are the only on-the-water dining restaurants open to the public in Boca Raton. We have Boca Landing and the Waterstone Rum Bar and Grill, and maybe we'll get into those a little bit deeper later.
That's awesome. So people living here locally, I mean, what's that experience like? People coming in here locally, what could they do for the weekend?
Absolutely. So we offer amazing amenities for our locals. We like to consider ourselves, the club that's open to everyone who lives in Boca. We offer amazing water sports here at the hotel. So if you want to take the family out on a boat rental, you could do that right from here. You want to plan a scuba trip, a fishing trip, you want to just go wave running for a couple hours, even paddle boards and kayaks. There are some amazing opportunities for locals to enjoy the water here in Boca from our resort. We also have two great restaurants, as I mentioned. The Waterstone Rum Bar and Grill is located right on the inlet with fantastic food. We have really casual shorts, t-shirts, flip-flops. Just enjoy the music. It has a little bit of a reggae vibe out there. Really, really fun. And then we have Boca Landing, where we're currently sitting. In Boca Landing, we serve breakfast and dinner here. It's kind of our signature restaurant with unprecedented views overlooking Lake Boca. We serve a seafood-driven menu, more of Americanized as well, but it's fantastic with some of the best cuisine I think in all Boca has to offer. We also have amazing cocktail programs at both of our bars, so I wouldn't miss it.
As far as events goes, do you cater to a lot of weddings, birthdays, anniversaries? Talk a little about that.
Yeah, so we do it all here at the hotel. We actually have an amazing ballroom located on the 11th floor, the top of our building, overlooking all the Atlantic Ocean as well as Lake Boca and Palm Beach County, completely unobstructed views. And we could do events up to 200 people up there. We also do private events where we're sitting currently right now. I mean, I can't count the amount of weddings and how many people have gotten married right here on Lake Boca, right where we're sitting. So we're extremely flexible for groups of all sizes, and again, we just absolutely love our locals, and we're here to work with them and give them the dream group or event meeting that they want.
What's the best way to book a room?
Great. So our website is waterstoneboca.com, and that's WATERSTONE Boca BOCA.com, and that'll give you all the up-to-date information of what's taking place in all of our restaurants, as well as specials for locals here in the neighborhood. In the summertime, we do a lot of promotions for Florida residents, as well as rates that are discounted for the locals here in Boca. So again, we want the locals to use this as if it's their own private club, and again, it's not private, we're open to the public, so please come on by.
All right, you guys, want the ultimate staycation? Take this guy's advice and go on their site and book a room. Definitely want to check out their happy hour, so stay tuned. So if you're looking for the ultimate cuisine locally here in Boca Raton, you definitely have to check out the Waterstone Resort. We are now here, Mary and I, with Chef Matt Mixon, and Matt has put together some amazing dishes and drinks. So tell us, first of all, thank you for having us.
Absolutely, thank you.
So tell us, Chef, what makes this restaurant and your cuisine so exciting here in Boca?
Well, first, it's actually not me, it's the ambiance. You have the beautiful water and you're watching it, which always makes the food taste better. It depends on what you're in the mood for. We have two different restaurants here, Boca Landing, which is kind of our, we use the word upscale casual dining, and then over here we have very relaxed casual dining with our seafood arepas, our burgers, our tuna salads. So it really depends on what you're in the mood for.
Well, I'm in the mood for everything right now because everything looks so good and delicious. So let's start with this the center dish here. So tell us what you use to make
this. This is our seared ahi tuna, just a little Napa cabbage, spicy peanuts. Our secret to everything is we use really fresh ingredients. We have a great relationship with all of our reps, all of our fishmongers. So we get really good, it's called bread loaf tuna. And we slice everything, sear everything to order the day of. So we have really good fresh seafood, and our meat products are obviously very fresh. So that's really the secret to everything. As you can see from the dishes, they're very simple. I believe in simpleness, let the quality speak for itself. So that's kind of our philosophy.
Okay, well I love that. And then talk to us about this arepa. This looks amazing. I have never seen it with shrimp on that.
Yeah, arepa, for those who aren't familiar with arepa, it's kind of like a quote-unquote Mexican grilled cheese. There are different kinds, Peruvian, different ones. Ours is much more the Mexican style, where it's a little bit sweeter, a little saltier with the cochita cheese, fresh pico de gallo, and then we marinate the shrimp in our own mojito sauce, and then we just kind of let it go and grill it off at the last minute, and it's delicious. So you have the sweet and the spiciness and a little tanginess.
It looks good. It looks good. Good job on that one. So what about with in front of Mary? That burger just is like, that cheese is like melting perfectly.
Our burger is actually a house blend that we make. There's many factors. We put short rib, a little bit of tenderloin in it, 80-20 mix, and then we just make them, grill them to order, of course, however anybody wants them ordered. Fresh cheese, let it melt on it, and that's it. Salt and black pepper, no crazy seasonings. We just let everything speak for itself here.
It looks so good. I'm gonna have to take a French fry as I'm staring. I'll try your fry. This looks so good. Okay, so what's in front of us here? Does this look like another fish dish?
Yeah, this is kind of our famous snapper dish from Boca Landing. It has giant white bean ragu, a little bit blanc on it, and it is just a simple crusted with a little Dijon mustard on the bottom, quickly pan-seared, salt and white pepper, pull it out, and the fish is just delicious. Goes very well, a little lemon juice on it, perfect.
So what inspires you to like come up with these?
Our surroundings, you look and see what you think of Florida. We use, obviously snappers are all over Florida. Our groupers, line caught grouper, you catch groupers right off our dock, you can catch them right off of Florida. So I try to stick with Florida as much as I can with all my inspirations.
Well, it's been paying, and I think locally here, obviously, you said you get about 1,000 people a month coming through here?
Yeah, it depends. With locals, we get a lot of locals. They seem to really enjoy it, which, I'm glad. We love our locals. We have people come back and ask us for stuff, and we change the menu about once or twice a year, depending on what it is. And a lot of our menu changes are from the locals and what they look for, and what hey, I wish you had a hot dog on your menu or something a little crazy. It happens quite a bit. So we take it. We're like, all right, we'll put a cool
So you listen to the feedback of
Absolutely,
the
and we're definitely not the people that don't listen to the feedback. If somebody, we listen to it and adjust it and see what we get, and especially if it's consistent, then we absolutely change it. So we love our locals here, and we love to deal with fresh seafood and everything like that.
Fun drinks here.
Yeah, this is actually our drinks from our rum bar. So these are all of our specialty cocktails on our rum bar drink. Pomegranate mojito, our blue hurricane, of course, with the situation, and our cucumber lime martini.
It looks delicious. So we missed this guy over here.
Our line cut grouper, we cut it every day. Simply, we just cut it, nice order, little olive oil, salt, white pepper, throw it right in the pan, get a nice sear on it, hit it with a little butter, and send it with the broccolini. Just a little spicy on it, but a little chili flake and a little garlic to it. Very simple. Like I said, just let the seafood speak for itself.
This is delicious. So you have to tell me, what's your favorite dish?
That's a hard one. My favorite dish.
You're like asking like what your favorite child is?
Yeah, it's like my favorite child, right? I have dogs too, so it's really hard.
Your favorite dog?
Yeah. The burger, I love our burger. I know that sounds like such a generic thing to say, but it's such a good burger. But my favorite would have to be the grouper. It's definitely
the
delicious.
grouper.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink, we have an elixir program in Boca Landing where everything is made with these little droppers. That's kind of very scientific. I love all those drinks. They're really cool. They're fun. That's probably one of my favorite drinks. And then with the rum bar, that's hard. I go for the buckets. If I'm going to come in this beautiful serene, I want to have a nice rum bucket, so I go for that. So usually mojito, rum and coke, something like that.
Yum.
Yeah.
Well, it's been so nice that you had us here. We're so glad that we got to experience this cuisine. So coming up next, if you're looking for a beautiful home on the water, if you're a boat lover and you want to experience that home, you've got to stay tuned, so you don't want to miss this.